in this lecture we're going to look at another 2 great high traffic places to share your content, so to share your blog posts so that you can get traffic back to your blog. And the first one is Scoop.it. Now, the great thing about Scoop is that it's not just a place where you can share content of your own from your blog, but you can also get a lot of content from Scoop for your blog. So you can find lots of content on here that is related to your blog, which helps you. You don't have to write all your own posts because you can find content from around the internet, and this is a great place to get good high quality content. But right now we're looking at sharing your content on Scoop. Now the first thing to note is that they do have paid plans, but the free plan is absolutely okay. Now when you sign up, you can sign up either with Facebook or Twitter, or you can just click here to say I don't have a Facebook or Twitter account. And that will allow you to sign up just with your regular details. Now I have an account, so I'm just going to go ahead and log in. Now the first thing to do is to tell Scoopit what your interest is. Now you don't need to pick one of these 4, you can actually type something in the box here. And now Scoopit is going to suggest some topics to follow. So you can go ahead and you can click on follow some of these topics here. So you can scroll through and see what is relevant, because this is an automatic thing. So some of them may be relevant and maybe not relevant. But once you've done that, you want to go to your dashboard and create a topic. Now once you've created a topic, that's going to create a page for you on Scoopit. Now here where it says give us a few keywords, just enter some words or phrases that are highly relevant to the topic of your blog. And leave this box unticked because you don't want your topic to be hidden, you want it to be public, and then just go ahead and create a topic. And you're given the option to install the toolbar, which would be on your browser, and I don't really want to do that, but that's up to you. Alright, so now I've got the message, congrats, your topic is up. And we get this little tutorial, just have to click through until we get rid of it. Alright, now make sure that when you do sign up, when you register, that you upload a profile picture at the same time. If not, you can always add it afterwards. And now I can do 2 things. I can look through content to see if there's any content I would like to share on my own blog. So that gives me extra content. Maybe I'm too busy to write posts one week, so I just want to share some content instead. And the other thing, of course, is that now I can create something here that's going to be shared here on Scoopit. It's going to be posted here on Scoopit. And I start off by entering my link, and that's usually going to be my blog link. So this could be a link to a particular post, a particular page, but in this case I'm just going to enter the main domain of my blog. And when I hover my mouse over this little icon here, it says that I can publish 10 scoops today. So I have the ability to do that with the free account. Now if I was going to upgrade to a paid account, I could have an unlimited amount of scoops that I could publish every day. But there's no need to do that. And now I have the option to connect my blog, but that's for paid members only, so you need to upgrade to paid membership. So you don't need to do that because there's still going to be a link here on this scoop, as you can see here. I can add some tags down here to help people find my scoop, so people who are interested in fiction. Share your insight. Now you've got to write something here, so you could copy and paste a post from your blog. Now make sure it's formatted. I have lost the formatting here as I'm copying and pasting it in, so I would need to go through this and just reformat it the way it's supposed to be. And then once I'm happy with it, I can just click publish. Now this is not the entire post, so if I was actually publishing this now rather than just doing a demonstration for the purpose of this lecture, I would add the whole post. I've just added a bit of it here to show you how it works, and then you just go ahead and click publish. Now, there are other things you can do with Scoopit, so I encourage you to go through the tutorials here. So just click the drop down menu and click on Help, also the product tour. Now, they do quite frequently try and get you to upgrade, but you don't need to upgrade. You're going to be sharing your content in many places, so you don't want to put too much focus on one place, because every place where you're sharing content has a limited potential. So it's a case of getting your content out as many places as possible. Now we're going to take a look at forums, and forums can be a really great source of high quality traffic to your blog. And in fact, some website owners and blog owners use forums as their main traffic source, sometimes their only traffic source. But in order to do that, you would need to spend a lot of time on the forums. I don't necessarily recommend you do that, but they can be a great additional source of traffic and definitely not to be ignored. Now, to find forums in your niche, just go to Google and type your niche in with the word forum afterwards. Now, normally any forums worth interacting with will come up on the first page of the search results, but you may need to try a couple of different things. So let me just show you what I mean. I've started off with Fiction Forum, and this one comes up at the top. So I'm going to go ahead and open that one up, and it hasn't brought me straight into the forum. So I'm going to go here and click Forums. Now, what I can see here straight away is that this forum is barely being used. It's not active at all. There are not many members here, and it looks like no one's been posting here for the last 2 or 3 years. So there wouldn't be much point in registering for a forum like this. What we're looking for is active forums with a lot of members. I'm going to try Book Forum instead. Sometimes we need to try a couple of things to find what we're looking for. So now I'm seeing lots more forums. This is more like it. And I opened up a few of these forums. So let me just show you how to decide if this is going to be the right forum for you to join, because it's probably better to join just one forum. So try and pick out the best, the most active forum, but there are other things to consider as well. So this is booktalk.org, and I'm going to click on Enter Forums. Okay, so I can see that this is an active forum. We've got lots of topics, lots of posts. Let's see if we can find out anywhere on this page how many users are on this forum. Well, it's telling me there are 27 users online right now. Most users online ever was 184. It's not bad. And here we are, total members 5503. So 5,500 members. It's okay, but I can probably find something better. So here's another one I opened up. Straight away I'm seeing something that I don't like. Celebrating 10 years 2004 to 2014, but this is 2016. So clearly that's not been updated. But what I'm seeing down here is a lot of topics and a lot of replies, and a lot of them are very recent. Today, 28th of October, 27th of October. So what I'm seeing here is a bit of a mixture. Some of the sections, so for example, this section here is not getting a lot of activity. We've got the last post here, looks to be April 2016, which is several months ago. So there's a bit of a mixture. We've got some sections with a lot of activity going on and some sections with no activity going on. So I want to try and find out the number of members. And here we are, total members, just under 3,000. Okay, that one's not that good. So let's try one more. Now this one here is looking promising at the moment. We've got a lot of activity going on again, a lot of threads, a lot of replies. And right here, I can see that there are 19,000 members. Now active members 924. I'm not sure exactly what that means. But in any case, what you want to do is check out several forums in your niche. Try and pick the one that has a big membership and has lots of activity going on. So you're looking at the dates, the recent dates as well. You're looking at the number of threads, the number of posts, but you're also looking at the dates as well, the dates of the last post. That's really important. Now, once you find a forum, or you shortlist, you make a short list of forums that would be beneficial to you to join, go ahead and join those forums. And I'm saying forums, plural, even though a couple of minutes ago I said you will probably only want to join one, because it's a good idea to join 2 or 3 to begin with and then decide which one is going to be the best. So decide which one is going to give you the most benefit. And then you can simply just drop the other 2 and focus on one. Now, almost always the way it works in forums is that when you first join, you are not able to post any links or have a link in your signature. A signature is something that shows up at the bottom of every single post you make or every reply you make to a post and comment on the forum. So normally you need to make a certain number of posts before you can have a signature, or you can have a signature with a link in it. Each forum has its own rules for that, but normally the minimum would be 5, and sometimes it's a bit more than that. Now, there are also some forums that don't allow signatures at all, so a forum like that wouldn't be a lot of use to you. Sometimes it's difficult to know until you actually join, because even though you may look at the posts and you may look through a lot of posts on the forum, most forum users don't use a signature because they're not actually advertising anything. They haven't got their own website. So you can't always know just by looking at posts before you join. So you may need to join a few, and then you can narrow that down to one. Now, here are a couple of really important tips. First of all, you should not advertise in a post that you make. Leave the advertising to the signature. So the signature that's going to be automatically shown with every post you make or every reply you make to somebody else's post. So don't actually write a post advertising something. That's not what forums are for, and it'll just get you banned. Some forums do have advertising sections, and this forum has one. So you may be able to go ahead and put an ad in there as well, but that won't be as effective as you interacting on the forum, making helpful posts, being helpful by answering questions on threads in the forum. This will get you a lot more traffic back to your blog than just simply throwing an ad in the classified ads section of the forum. And be sure to read the rules and the guidelines for each forum. They're usually pretty similar, but some of them have stricter rules and guidelines than others. So right here it says frequently asked questions and frequently uttered warnings, announcements related to our rules and guidelines, ignore at your own risk. So do read up on the guidelines for each forum that you join before you start posting in them. And once you find a forum that's working well, so you have a signature showing up at the end of your posts on threads and the end of your replies to other people's questions and posts on threads, once that starts to show up with a link in it, you will start to get traffic back to your website. It works very, very well. All right, so go ahead and find 2 or 3 active forums to join, and then you can narrow it down to one and just concentrate on the one. There's no need to spend loads of time in a forum. Just even an hour a week could do a lot for you, because you could make one post and answer 2 or 3 other posts on threads on that forum in that 1 hour a week. And that alone can get you a lot of exposure, and you start to build up your credibility. That's the one thing that you need to remember. When you first start posting on a forum, you will get some traffic starting to come in, but the longer you're on that forum and the more credibility you build up, the more traffic you're going to get to your blog.